The first time we visited here and we asked the Teknopark, and this is the idea, and we don't have any idea about how a company established very well in the Turkish legacy system, and also what kind of regards of the government. I mean, how can government help us? We ask them and they lead us. Also, they provide us infrastructure in these buildings. They also lead us to the investors. They met us, so many investors. I am co-founder and CEO of Navlungo. My name is Korkmaz.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the business?
We are helping little companies, I mean small SMEs. We are helping them to export very well, and we are digitalizing their export logistic periods. In Turkey, there are so many companies, which is small ones, and they are willing to export their goods from Turkey to other countries. We are providing them a platform. After gathering all the information from the companies, we are offering them which logistic company is true and which logistic way is more optimal for them. Also, if they are selling in the marketplace like Amazon, AliExpress, etc., they are directly connecting their websites onto the Navlungo platform, and after that they are okay to get all orders from all over the world at the same time at the same platform. Navlungo is different because we are targeting small companies. We know their problems. For example, these companies have no any logistic team. We are getting responsibilities on behalf of them as a logistic manager. In this feature, we are really different than the others. I mean, our rivals are also exist in other countries like Israel, like America. But we are not only offering the companies logistic offer. Before this, we are preparing them to export periods. This is our most valuable and difference from the others.
Who came up with the idea?
Actually, me and my partners come up with together within the same company. We were working with the international company. Then we had faced this problem by ourselves. When we are looking for a logistic company while we are working there, we were always looking for a logistic company via email and the telephones. All the time we were calling the people, do you have a truck empty for export from Turkey to England, for example? And we come up with that this is a problem. Why are people not available to get logistic offers like hotel reservation, like flight reservation? That's why we come up with together, me and my 3 partners. Then we decided to leave company and establish our own company. Navlungo is established after all these periods.
Some may think that it's a very hard process, or they don't understand the process at all. Can you tell me the first 3 steps that you took to implement the project from idea to action?
First of all, we try to understand the market. The problem is sometimes may not be the real problem. I mean, people sometimes are creating problems in their minds. We ask all the companies, do you have a problem like us? Then we figured out that this is the real problem and there is a problem here. If there is no problem, also there is no commercial opportunity there. After getting and validating the problem, then we commercialized it. The second, the solution is hard. We needed to provide a real skillful team, and my partners and me filled this skill set. I worked as a logistic manager for Totosan. One of them is coming from software business. One of them is coming from marketing team. Other partner, Emrah, is coming from product development process. Then we created this skill set. Then the third one, to declare this solution to the people. In this point, we needed the money because advertising means that the money, right? Then we went to visit to investors all over the world. Last year, we invested over $500,000 for Navlungo.
How did Teknopark and Incubation play an active role in reaching your desired outcome?
When the idea figured it out, the first time we visited here and we asked the Teknopark, and this is the idea, and we don't have any idea about how a company established very well in the Turkish legacy system, and also how can government help us. We ask them and they lead us. Also, they provide us infrastructure in these buildings. They also lead us to the investors. They met us, so many investors. Even now, we are always visiting them and asking help to our real problems. The Teknopark was very important in the Navlungo period.
Was it an easy progression?
Actually, sometimes we are getting trouble with push our process very well. When we are needing help, at this time we are getting here and asking, for example, they are meeting us, the government managers. For example, KOSGEB, TÜBİTAK always are existing in the Teknopark. We are visiting them, they are letting us to create new projects. By looking at this point, Teknopark help us in also financial issues, but also non-financial issues at the same time.
What was the time frame from start to finish?
Navlungo established in 3 years ago. In the first year, we were only getting minimum viable products. I mean, it was trying on. But 2 years ago, we established a formal company in here, Teknopark. Actually, we are 2 years old, but right now we have over 10,000 customers are using Navlungo right now. 2 years ago, it was only one customer. After first selling, we were getting crazy with us. I mean, hugging ourselves. It was the first time. It was very exciting times for us. But right now, for a while ago, I read our reports, I mean, sales reports, and we reached over 20,000 sales at only 1 month. And also, for example, one of the company is sending T-shirts to all over the world. And also, don't think only in a company. Entrepreneurs are using Navlungo to sell something. To selling something, you don't have to establish any company in here, Turkey. For example, just recruit in Amazon, you can sell everything. And there are so many non-company, I mean, only entrepreneurs are using Navlungo, especially women's housewives are selling everything. And they are selling bracelets, earrings, so many accessories. They are changing themselves part of economy by using Navlungo because we are teaching them how to sell goods from Turkey to another countries.
How soon did you start to see results and growth?
Especially after pandemic, we started to see the growth. Our features are getting mature day to day. Because of pandemic, everybody started to get dollar and euro in Turkey, and people visiting Navlungo. And the answer maybe 6 months. Navlungo's growth is faster than the previous.
What advice can you give to those who have a dream and would like to start this venture?
I had a very good job in a multinational company, and I left my job to catch my dream. The entrepreneurs can start by investigating such a kind of awards and also support for the governments. For example, Navlungo started like that. First of all, we had the right to get TÜBİTAK awards. The value over 300 Turkish lira. It was not so small money for the small startup at the beginning of their business. The second, there are so many special firms in the world. They have to be so many aggressive to tell and declare their idea. The idea is very important for the startups, but they have to tell everybody, even their fathers, their mothers, their wife. Then somebody started to keen on your idea with you after getting some fund or support. Then everything is going very true and good way.